energy transition in the energy sector is really all the buzz, and it has been for a long time. In the sector are seeing a lot of the major themes around hydrogen, around CCUS, around grid transformation, coming from a kind of concept into a reality. And I know that as energy sector teams, we are working quite closely on not just the kind of broader themes that need to be solved, but what are the specific client challenges that we can go after? How do we understand where those clients are in their maturity curve? And then how do we bring the kind of broader regulatory environment, our specific knowledge around tax and compliance, and your technology into those spaces? So any particular energy transition that technology that you're excited about?
Absolutely. I'll call out two in particular in different parts of the value chain. I come from a grid background, and so I'm always excited about how we're going to transform the energy grid, especially as we electrify more and more energy using assets and capabilities and plug in more electric vehicles. We have to have a more real-time operational grid that can absorb all of this new load, including new load from AI, and continue to balance and support a resilient energy system and get us to a more renewable grid. And so those technologies are going to be the continuing visibility of ADMS, where I know EY does a lot of work. And then the next leap ahead is going to be cloud-based DERMS, distributed energy resource management systems. And there's so much opportunity in this space to give grid operators real-time visibility, but also to unlock flexibility and ensure resilience and reliability of our energy grid. The other space, another part of the value chain, is in carbon capture storage, or CCS. I have been learning so much more about the area of CCS through partnerships like ours.
I know that you're a utilities person, and I'm an oil and gas person by background. And so what I found the most interesting about the last 3 or 4 years in the energy sector is the fact that there's been a convergence of themes. And to where I'm finding myself meeting with utility clients on hydrogen and CCUS, and oil and gas clients asking about how are you managing an energy grid?
I think we're at a point where our industries, whether it's oil and gas or power and utilities and mining, they're looking more at each other than I've ever seen in the past. Because if you pull back, everybody in the energy sector is charged with supporting and serving critical infrastructure. They all have a frontline worker component, and they all have an enterprise as a business, and many of them have similar concerns. Some have a customer service and experience concern. Almost everybody in our value chain has a health and safety concern. Everybody has a regulatory concern. And so there is that opportunity for us to learn from each other and really help this leapfrog.